So now I'm living in my van by choice. I'm the current prophet, and if nobody likes it, too bad. You take my money, you cut me off, and you say I'm too short. It's ridiculous. Shorty.
3, 2, 1.
What is up, my
Shorty?
friend? Oh. Shorty, fucking Shorty.
Fuck, I forget to go water.
Way to fucking go. You had one job. I got water.
Yeah, good for you.
Nice fucking water.
Welcome
so
back
good.
to episode 2.
God damn it, I spilled some already. Okay.
What a perfect way to start off episode 2. All right. I actually want to ask you something real quick.
Yes.
I had this thought. I wrote this thought down when I had it. Because I've been doing that a lot lately. As soon as I have a thought, I'll write it down because I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm going to forget it otherwise.
The answer is depending on how far along she is. You're asking me if abortion's murder? Is that what you're going to ask?
That's how we're going to start this.
Oh, I thought that. Okay, my bad. Go ahead, my bad.
Interesting way to start this episode.
Hey, I didn't curse.
Yeah, I think you did. I think you did. So, oh my God. So what I was gonna say was, somehow there's been this weird phenomenon happening to me lately whenever I watch pornography.
You come.
It's the weirdest thing. No, my girlfriend comes. That's never happened.
I know.
Well, you're
all
my
know.
girlfriend, so yeah.
You're right.
So basically, what keeps happening to me, for those of you who don't know, I don't enjoy watching, what's it called? Like porn. I prefer watching amateur stuff. I don't like the porn star shit. It's just like super
It's so generic
fabricated to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's always like a set of fake tits, fake ass,
Yeah,
and like
it just doesn't look good.
this face, like the plastic surgery, like fucking.
Looks like you're watching.
Even the good-looking girls,
Barbie
I just
drilled.
don't like the whole storyline and stuff. I'm over it.
Oh, you gotta have a good story.
I've never been into it. Yeah. I'm very story driven. Well, really, I just like what I like to what I jerk off to is just a guy in a stool reading a book. Like that's I just like audiobooks of Morgan Freeman, and I just like bust nuts to those all day long.
I thought I was the only one, dude.
Yeah.
Every time I hear him reading the story,
Trump. Like I'll buy the Trump audiobook.
China. Do you think he does his own audiobook?
I fucking hope so. That'd be amazing. Because he didn't write the fucking book, so he has to read someone else's writing. What?
Where
He
does
doesn't
this
even
again?
understand the fucking words.
I don't get it.
So
China.
No, here's the thing. This weird phenomenon has been happening to me, and it only happens with amateur stuff because this would never happen in regular stuff, which is that there always seems to be, as of late, whenever I watch a video, there always seems to be a couple having sex.
Yeah.
And they're watching a movie or a show or something in the background, and they're obviously not paying attention to the show or the
So you've been
movie.
trying to find out those movies.
So yeah, I'll sit there and I'll go, "What is that? What are they watching? What is
Monsters,
that? The Princess Diaries? Got it." And like I'll be like, I'll just sit there. I'm like, "What is this? I know what this is. This is a cartoon. This is a cartoon. Courage the Cowardly Dog."
Boom.
And like I'll just sit there and I'll sit there and try and figure out. So what I want to start doing is I want to start leaving comments on those videos as reviews, but I want to review just the episode of the show that they're watching and talk nothing about the
actual porn.
And I'm gonna go, no, that was a good one, and I really like how the suspense built that like the
they're like, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
It's like 23 minutes and 15 seconds in as the.
And then I'm like 7 out of 10.
Give it a 7. Not bad.
Think you can put your tits away? I'm trying to see what happens to the fucking
The dog.
Yeah.
Well, how's he gonna get out of this predicament?
What are we gonna do in this episode of Bones? Are they gonna find out who the murderer? Oh, they are. Okay, that's how every. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Well, the funny thing about it, if it is Bones, I mean, there's a lot of bones going.
Yeah, Bones. It's Bones.
It's
man.
Bones, bro.
Yeah.
It's Bones.
So that was literally the first thing I wanted to talk to you about, and I wanted to know if you would if you wanted to be the first person I reviewed. Like maybe we set up a camera for you guys.
Oh, I have cameras set up everywhere already.
Okay, yeah, we do that.
A lot of it's just inside the toilet cams.
Toiletable?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good.
It's my favorite, actually. I just love shitting on the cameras.
You like to see how the Hershey bars get made.
Yup, this is true.
That's I respect it. I respect it.
Hey, it's my house, my place. What
Ping
I do
Pong brought that out of you, huh?
Yeah, what I
That
do
was his thing.
in my fucking house is up to me. I want to shit on cameras with the toilet bowl
What you
cam.
really got in trouble for was setting them up in other people's houses. That's where you
No,
got a lot
what
of
I
flack.
got in trouble is I got caught.
Yeah, that's what you never want to do.
No.
When you're...
There's nothing that is illegal until you get caught. That is a fact.
When you're what we like to call in the business a bowl jerker, that's where you never want to be. You never want to be on the wrong side of that toilet
Could
seat.
could you imagine though that if that was your actual job and you were married and coming home from work, like, hi honey, how was work? It's like, I had to jerk off a fucking bowl. Why do you think work was? Like, you ask me this every fucking time.
Wait. Are you saying like the animal, a bull?
I mean,
No, is that what you're saying?
yeah.
I said bowl.
Oh, I thought you
Like
said
a toilet bowl.
Oh, I thought you,
Fucking
you said
you
bull.
stupid fuck.
Hey,
This is Raekwon's all over.
it's not
again.
Raekwon's. I have really bad hearing. What?
That's why you should get a set of Raekwon's.
That is what is the code for that? Hashtag
Yeah, promo code toilet bowl.
or bull jerking.
Hershey bar.
Yes. The Hershey bars.
Yeah, I do think about those the people that have to artificially inseminate animals.
Dude, that's
Like something like that is really
But then
interesting.
on the flip side, there's at least one person that
There's some chick who's
fucking
super good
enjoys
at
it.
jerking off dogs. That's for sure. Because they're like making all these breeds that in no way could exist, because sometimes you get like a Doberman and you're like, I want to mix it with my little fucking like Pomeranian, and they're like, yeah, that cock would destroy that dog. So they're like, it's not even physically possible.
if it was the other
His
way?
dick is bigger than its organs. Like
It'd be coming out of its mouth.
if you weighed its cock versus this one's organs, the cock is like slightly bigger still. So yeah. So there is that fucking guy or girl who is just really fucking good at getting dogs off somewhere. And I want to meet that person and shake their hand. I want to wipe off their hand and then shake
And then
their
shake
hand.
it.
Yeah.
Good call.
I saw.
Probably good
I
call.
wound up seeing a video once of it.
Dude, I'd stop you right there. I'm gonna stop you right there. That is
Yeah.
illegal, I think, in every state, and if it
Yeah.
not it should be.
Well, I was the one holding the camera though.
Oh, duh.
And
Well,
I'm pretty
doesn't
sure
make
it's
it better.
entirely legal if everyone in the room is hard. So I don't think there's any problems there.
That's the pro bono
And it was my
law.
dog. So what do we want to say? Like,
Yeah.
what are we
It's a
talking about?
New trick. You can't teach a
And
dog
they were
new
like,
tricks.
we don't have anything to catch it
Liar.
in. We don't have anything. And I was like, right here.
And that's how you contracted
It was,
AIDS
it was
and
me and several
rabies.
other guys. We were offering up many of our orifices to catch this load.
Hey.
We're like, we got to transfer it over into the thing so we could get it to the other dog in time. And we're like,
Duh.
this is time sensitive and we need it to be at the right temperature. And I was like, my mouth is constantly at the perfect temperature for dog spunk.
semen. Yep. For dog spunk.
I've tested this theory out many times.
Your Shih Tzu can attest to that.
Yeah.
It's fucking terrible.
This is the worst shorty ever.
It is, dude.
This
So
is the worst shorty
I'm just
ever.
gonna keep continuing the how making it even worse. So
Should we
recently-
explain? We haven't really fully explained the shorties.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
let's
yeah.
go. Let's go into a quick little explanation about
Real
it.
quick.
So basically, we do it in the description. It's going to be the same description for the
Every
shorty
time.
episodes every
'Cause we're
single
lazy.
time because we're in no way planning any of this. None of the talking points are planned out. Normally in our regular podcast, we don't plan what we're going to say. Nothing is scripted at all, but
No.
we do come up with talking points to talk
Right,
about.
right.
We don't discuss the talking points before we
we
talk
just
about
have it on our own, on our own accord.
unless it's something that like we're on the phone about and we're like, dude, did you hear about this thing? And we're like, whoa, let's save it for the podcast.
Yep.
And like
Many
something
a
like
times.
that. But we don't discuss like any of our talking points with each other. Sometimes we'll be like, oh, I wanted to talk about that. I can't believe you brought it up.
Right.
But yeah, it's always organic, always. We just have to format it at least in a way that where we definitely have stuff to talk about to make the episode interesting. Right? But the whole point of the shorties is going to just be super raw, unintentioned, like whatever we can fucking say. That sounds like I'm making a case about like fucking sexual harassment or something like that, right?
Hear me out. Hear me out.
Give him a minute. Give him a minute.
Give him a minute.
Thanks, Lyle.
Dude, that was actually so fucking
It was
good,
great.
though.
It was great. All right, hear him out. Hear him out.
Him out.
All right.
I like Tom's.
Hey, my mate Bert is talking right now. Give him a fucking minute.
Give him a fucking minute.
So basically the idea being that like anything we have to say about each other that we didn't already discuss in the podcast, because we're planning to do is just record the shorties after each episode that we do from now on. That way we have the shorties to put out along with the podcast throughout the week separately.
So
but
what we were
doing
planning
them
on
together.
doing is for the shorties, releasing those on Wednesdays, and then with the regular podcast, putting those out on Fridays. Depending on schedules and stuff like that.
Be prepared for whenever you watch a Shorty episode. It is nothing, absolutely none of the talking. Like, I wouldn't even say we have talking points. It's literally just like
us
anything we
talking
think about
out of our
is
ass,
going to come up
honestly.
and we're going to fucking say it. So that's what's been going on so far right now, even in this episode.
If anyone's even bared to last this long.
Okay, what you said you wanted to continue on
Yeah,
something.
so I recently got some really good weed.
I smelled it.
Dude, fucking
Fantastic.
phenomenal.
Listen, and I'm not like some fucking crazy connoisseur. I smoked a lot of weed like earlier in my life. I
Right.
don't really smoke it that much now. But when I smell really good weed,
You know.
I smelled it and I was like, holy shit, it smells like
Dude.
Christmas morning.
It is like Christmas morning, dude. But it gives you some
Smells amazing.
weird fucking dreams. So to top it all off, so let me back up just a tidbit. So I've been smoking and just going down
Is
these
this
rabbit
that dream
holes.
where you woke up with that puddle in your pants that you were telling me about earlier?
No, that's a whole other one. Whole other one. I'll get to that.
situation.
I'll get
This
to that.
is a
though.
puddle on your ass.
Yeah, but I know how it got there.
Woke
I'm just
up with
playing
mud
like I did. So I had this dream where
All right, Martin Luther King.
Leonardo DiCaprio was actually a time traveler.
Are you being real with
I'm
me right
being
now?
real with you right now.
Because he is.
I know.
So it's not a dream.
No, it wasn't a dream. But no, dude, it was the weirdest thing. So he became a time traveler, and the reason why he's an actor now, at least in my dream, is he got stuck in this, in the 70s or whatever the fuck it was when he was born, supposedly.
Yeah.
And he still wanted to be, make a name for himself because
So
he was this huge fucking time traveler that wanted to make a name for himself. So he's like, I'm just becoming the biggest actor, but that's why he never won an Oscar, because if he did,
Listen, he tried his hands at mixed martial arts.
twice.
He went the distance.
It was not good for anyone.
Yeah.
But dude, it was such a convincing. Like
Female
I woke
mixed
up,
martial arts. That's,
I woke up from that dream, dude, and I was like, he could really be a time traveler. So yeah,
well, I mean, he does talk a lot about like the environment and shit like that.
that's what I'm telling you.
As he rides away on like private jets and stuff like that, which are terrible for the
Hey,
environment.
whoa,
Audio interference, my guys. Think nothing of it.
I do.
Can I get a fan made Photoshop of like Leo in the ring with like Holly Holm or something like that? Or like
Remember when what's her name, Rhonda got knocked
Ronda
the fuck?
Rousey?
Yeah, we'll just Photoshop his face on there.
yeah. And as he's getting we'll Photoshop him like getting reigned like the champion, and we'll have him with like his Oscar in his hand.
Oh fuck yeah, there you
Somebody
go.
do that for us. I can't wait till like
We
us
actually can
requesting
do
things
that.
will
Dude,
pay
that
off
would be
for us in
fucking
some
dope.
way. Because
what
we
I
could
want-
easily make that because me and you send Photoshop pictures to each other
They're
all the time.
The worst, but yeah, we do all the time.
But I want us to gain the fucking
I
clout
actually-
to be able to just
what-
make a
you know what
call
we're
out
gonna
to the
do?
audience.
We're gonna get all the photos we've ever photoshopped and put it in one album, and just make a slideshow and put it on YouTube. Because 99% of them is just me or you photoshopping Ginger Sean, in the most terrible fucking
No, my
things.
favorite ones were the ones where I got him to send me pictures of him sleeping.
No. He fucking did it himself. He's like, why don't I send you pictures of me sleeping so you can put it in the thumbnail when I'm not there, so it'd be like funny.
And I was
that's
like, yeah, perfect. What do you mean? That's an amazing idea. And I literally just photoshopped him into every picture of gay porn I could find. Like he would be sleeping on a giant fucking cock. Like there was like this huge fucking dick that was like the size of a fucking log. And he was like nuzzled up to it like it was a teddy bear.
Dude, it was
and he just
beautiful.
looked so like in place for him. It looked so like it was like finding a gazelle in nature. Like you just know that's where they belong. And you don't even want to disturb like
no,
anything.
it was a beautiful thing.
Like
the Da Vinci would have loved. He would have drawn pictures of it if he was around.
I think that's where a lot of the inspiration for kids drawing like really sweet dongs comes from. Is like they're really looking for the perfect face to have them nuzzled against.
Makes sense.
And I think we found it there.
Mm-hmm.
And anyone who wants to see those pictures, they're going to be on our OnlyFans. He was so.
Dude,
you can tell how
mad.
upset he was
He got
because
mad as fuck.
he only responded with. He was like, "Dude, that's literally gay."
So we'll stop snuggling up against cocks.
And I responded, I was like, yeah, that's the point. Like, I was like, and I was just like, look at him. I think you said, or I said, somebody was just like, no, I was just like, look at this one. You look really tired in this one. And he was like, and then Julian was like, oh, look at the little guy. He's tired
All
out.
tuckered out.
Yeah.
Long day makes Ginger Sean gay.
Yeah, we gotta put those pictures somewhere.
Oh no, for sure. I want to make a book.
Once we can make money off of them, he'll be very cool with it.
No,
Maybe.
maybe not.
Like fuck up his whole acting career.
His acting
He's like,
career.
all right, we want you to helm this entire movie. You're gonna be the main character.
It's gonna be a
It's gonna
3
be
series
huge.
franchise.
We're making this is the continuation of Star Wars, and he's like, oh my god,
the
this is my
prequel of the
dream.
prequel.
This is my dream. You're playing future Abe Lincoln, and he's like, oh my god, future Abe Lincoln,
Typecast.
and you're the clone of Anakin Skywalker, spliced together with Abraham Lincoln. And he's like, this is the role I was born to play. And then we've got a couple of reservations.
Or bottom part. Is his upper part Abraham or his bottom part?
That's a good question. I don't think even the casting director thought to ask that question. And I think it all depends on how many cock scenes there are.
I heard he had a really.
But wait, I didn't finish though.
Okay,
Are we talking about his cock or how many cock scenes are going to be involved with his face?
Ooh.
See,
these are the questions
I
you
don't
need to
think
be
that-
asking. Does Ginger Sean
that's
have
why I
an
want to
agent?
walk up to a casting director and go, how many cock scenes would you say are per movie like going on?
per movie.
They're like,
per,
I think you're thinking of like a porn casting.
No,
I'm like,
no, guy. I think you're thinking wrong.
I've heard about this industry. I think I know enough to go around.
How much for the ticket to the island?
Yeah, that's what I just
Bro,
You know.
come on. I've been on Reddit.
Yeah,
Come on.
I'm qualified to talk about these things. I'm like someone who can speak about what's going on with the Joe Rogan experience.
Oh, for sure. We're going to put 10
I've
videos
got
out.
all the information about that.
All of them.
Yeah, I fucking that those pictures are gonna go onto some merch one of these days. Do you think
Yeah.
do you think we could even possibly
No.
be able to put those out
No, we'd
on
go
that
to jail.
way?
We'd go to jail.
Like we'd have to pay royalties to those guys with those fucking massive dicks.
And honestly, I don't feel like paying royalties to.
I've got the
for
one where
penis
he's
pics.
like, oh, he's got like a pain face, and I cropped it right onto a guy getting fucked super aggressive in the ass, just like really aggressively like.
That one wasn't
spreading
even
his asshole.
Photoshopped, though. I don't think he sent.
Yeah,
he sent that to us.
He sent it to us.
I was like, "What are you doing, guys?" Like, "Oh, I thought we're matching pic for pic."
Yeah. I totally forgot about those pictures, man.
Dude.
I can't believe that.
We
That
gotta
was- that
definitely
was a
check. I know
perfect
they're.
situation.
I deleted like because when we message on WhatsApp because I have an Android, they have an iPhone. It's just easier that way. And on WhatsApp, it automatically you could change the settings, but it saves every photo or media thing sent to you on there. And I had to delete it because for the longest time it was like the first thing that popped up. All I saw was this huge cock in Ginger Sean's face. I'm like, I don't want to look at this. Got to get rid of that. So I put it in a special folder.
Yeah, you put it in your late time Julian folder.
Yeah, after midnight. You know what's up. He's got a pretty face.
Got
When there's a
pretty
cock on it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what
minus
makes
the
it
cock.
pretty.
It's like that. Was it the cheerleader effect?
Oh yeah, when they're by the hot
Yeah,
girls, like it makes
That's
it
exactly
becomes
what
a
it
10.
is. Yeah, take
Yeah.
the dick away. He's like,
We should mention
Rocky
this to his
Dennis?
girlfriend. Like where like he needs like a really sweet dong near his face, and then he becomes like super attractive. Which is like unfortunately he doesn't have one himself, but like maybe she has an ex. I'm sure she's got a couple of exes with way better dongs than him.
And then they'll just play X gonna give it to you.
I love that he's just not gonna listen to this fucking,
Ever.
and he'll have no idea. Like people will be commenting and stuff. They're like, Ginger Sean has no idea what they're saying about. Because guys, I think they still the audience may not understand the fact that Ginger Sean absolutely unequivocally. He does not listen to our fucking podcast
Nope.
whatsoever.
He will listen
He'll-
to the first couple seconds of the
yeah.
beginning and the end just to
he
match up the audio.
renders the videos on YouTube. He'll get everything going. He'll edit everything down, and then he'll post it. and he doesn't listen to them
He's
whatsoever.
The motherfucker didn't even subscribe to our channel until like 6 months into it.
So people are gonna be commenting on this episode like, man, they're saying a lot of really cool shit about Sean, and like we'll definitely encourage that. Just keep talking about how we're saying really great things about him, because I want him to go, oh wow, like maybe I should listen to this shit.
Dude, I hope that does happen. And the episode he happens to listen to was like the one that we talked the most shit on. He's gonna be like, these motherfuckers.
Guys, please, whatever funny shit, because we've got our designated group of people that are always in the comments saying really great stuff. Whatever great shit you say, please just end it with, wow, they said some really great things about Ginger Sean. He seems like a really cool guy. Just do that for me from now on. Whenever we talk shit on this guy, just make sure you end your comment with that, just to see if we can get him to listen to the fucking podcast. That'd be amazing.
I wonder if he even goes on. He obviously doesn't even check the comments. He'll never see the comments.
No, I think he does check the comments.
Well, I guess it does get notified to him too as well, right?
Yeah, he does check the comments, because he was getting comments he saw a comment once.
Oh, he didn't get it?
That somebody said something like
he
that.
It
was that
episode.
Ron Howard thing, and I think I replied to them and called him like a subhuman or something like that. And he was like, hey guys, can we just like stop commenting about me?
can we cool it on the whole subhuman thing? You know, got an acting career I'm trying to get off.
I just want to be a person. I just want equal rights. What if gingers had to fight for like equal rights?
They should.
We don't even draft them into wars.
I mean, they look terrible in green.
And well, to be fair,
I mean, they look good in green.
We don't even draft them into wars as people. They're cannon fodder. That's what we draft them as. We're basically, they're human bulletproof vests. Essentially.
Mean, I heard they could take a bullet.
Yeah, they can.
I mean, might as well.
They're really good at dispensing them too. If you look at the ones that shoot up these schools, you would think they're teaching classes on this shit.
I once went to a class like that by accident.
Yeah, just brought it in with the school shooter. Yeah. Shorty-Episode 2.
Woo! We're going all out on this one. So yeah, dude, honestly, I enjoyed the Shorties just because we, like you were saying earlier when you're telling everyone about what the fuck Shorty is, our other episodes or like our actual podcast,
we don't have to worry when it comes to the Shorty.
Exactly. We just say whatever the fuck we want.
Like we're not trying to be
There's no
entertaining
time
in any
limit.
type of
We're
way.
just going with it. 30 minutes or less, obviously.
The biggest priority for the Shorties isn't even necessarily to entertain you guys.
It's to entertain
us.
Yeah, basically.
Because the podcast is about entertaining you guys. The Shorties is about making each other laugh and just saying ridiculous shit. Like, that's what the Shorties are about. It's about being super offensive, being like what we consider to be funny, and like just trying to make each other laugh. Though. And honestly, since the first episode, this is episode 2, but I love it. It's been so much fun.
Oh, it really
it's
has.
just great.
And it's a good way just to unwind, because like you were saying earlier, we do it after the episode.
Yeah,
especially, I mean, it's not like they're fucking stressful, but I mean, we talk for an hour and a half, and we got to continually, just make sure we're engaging.
We always try and make sure we can move between our comments.
And we do really well for the most part. We've definitely gotten a lot better. I was super hyped on this last episode though, because like we didn't rehearse anything at all. It just kept going. It's like next topic, boom, fucking professional at this shit.
Yeah, it's always
Spotify.
Great when we
What's
can
up?
weave our comments and like our thoughts together so perfectly in an episode to where it doesn't even feel like we have to go, all right, what's our next thing we're gonna talk about? You know what I mean?
Right. There's no dead air.
So
it's just whatever.
Great. The other thing that's cool about the Shorties is that it kind of works as like a after show thing.
Right.
You know, where you can kind of sit here and go, well, we just did that episode. You know what I mean? Like, that was really cool that we did that and this and that, and then it worked out really well with this. I was super happy with the episode we just did.
I was too.
Still don't know what we're gonna call it.
I don't know, honestly.
We came up with a couple of titles, I think, during, like maybe 2 titles during.
We usually do at least 1 or 2.
Who's to say whether or not we're gonna use those or not? But yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, guys, the Shorties I think are gonna be great.
A lot of fun, dude.
If you're just not interested in actually listening to anything of substance being said and just want to hear us goof around,
this is it.
This is what the Shorties are. They're going to be 30 minutes or less, which we got to make sure that we're keeping track with the time and stuff like that.
I don't know when we started.
Cool. But I think we're probably just about done here.
I think so,
I think we can wrap up right now.
Yeah, we wanted to.
And yeah, just to let you guys know that this is what these are episodes are going to be like. They're just going to be stream of consciousness,
Whatever
really raw,
the fuck we want to say.
whatever we can think about, anything like that. It's going to be right off the top.
I
of our
honestly
heads.
feel like they probably will get more and more offensive as we go on, because like you were saying earlier, the main point of this was us to kind of just unwind, have fun, and just make each other laugh.
After
and
the
we
podcast,
always push each other. And I mean, on the podcast,
Dude,
you'll see.
our phone conversation today before, like, Julia called me. I don't even know what the fuck we were talking about, but it turned into like, yeah. So I made a joke. You were just like, because once we start riffing back and forth, it'll be like somebody will say a comment to somebody. Like you said something like, I said I was gonna run away with my girlfriend and we were gonna join the circus because she has a talent or something like that.
Yeah.
And you were like, oh really? What's her talent? And I said, you know, she, or no, you were like, you know, I hear a lot of girls can make money on the streets by doing tricks.
Right.
That was it.
That's what the joke was. Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, she's got like tons of tricks. I'm sure she'll make a bunch of cash. And you were like, oh, okay, yeah, she could definitely do it. And I was like, yeah, but it's not like maybe the most impressive trick. And you're like, oh, what is it? And I said, oh, it's juggling. And you're like, yeah. And I go, wait, well, you didn't let me finish.
There's more. Wait, there's more.
She juggles loads of cum in her mouth.
She's gonna love this
and
episode.
You're like, oh.
Now we're fucking talking money.
And then I go, yeah, but the real trick is that she can then spit the loads out individually into separate cups without having contaminated any of the other loads with the other loads. And then you're like, whoa, you were like,
I'm not even mad, I'm impressed.
Yeah, I was like, we're going on tour as soon as Corona's over. I was like, we're going to be in every morning, like morning show across America. It's going to be Kelly and Ryan. We're going to have Kelly Ripa hold a lit fucking playing card that we lighted on fire. And we're going to have her shoot and put the fire out from across the room.
Blindfolded as well, mind you, blindfolded.
And then I was like, and then we're like, and Kelly, now you're pregnant. And then,
what did I say?
And then we were like
a magician.
Yeah,
check your pocket. Oh!
Okay, guys, this has been a great shorty, and let's end it. We're just gonna fucking cut it right out.
Yep, right here. Fuck it.
This is not the podcast, so fuck you guys.
Fuck
we
you.
don't have to do.
We don't have to say
anything for
nothing.
you.
I gotta say, fuck your mom, fuck your dad.
Done here.
Alrighty, I'm gonna exit video.
Also, we worked hard on the thumbnails, so. That was that.
He was like a heavy turtle on my back, like 3 big bags of sugar. And then you take my money, you cut me off, and you say I'm too short. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
What do you think of the way the video's gone viral? It's gotten 20 million views.
It's ridiculous. Grow the hell up. What are you laughing at?